Do you find difficult to concentrate? Are you having a hard time studying? Do you want to know how to improve the quality of your study sessions? Hi, my name is Camila, and I want to share 5 things that can set you up for a successful study session. Are you ready? The first thing that you can do is to set priorities. And you can do that by doing what you dread first. Now, hear me out. Our brains are really good at doing exactly what we want them to do. So if you say to yourself, oh, I don't want to study, I'm so tired, I just want to rest, you know your brain is going to do? Don't worry, I got your back. Oh, let's go ahead and look at how many likes we got on the photo. Perhaps, what good snacks do we have in the fridge? Or, wait, I can't believe that person did that to me 5 years ago, and all of a sudden you cannot focus on study. So you have to really start by doing the things that you don't want to do. And one strategy that I like to use is to take a deep breath and tell myself, focus. Then you put your phone away, you just stay present in the moment, and you do it mindfully. Before I move on to the next one, you may be asking yourself, what the heck does doing something mindfully even mean? Now let me ask you a question. What are you doing right now? Are you maybe just playing this in the background while you are doing the dishes or driving or checking your social media? Well, then you are not doing this mindfully because just think about this. When we are able to do something and really give it all of our attention and really focus on what we are doing, that would be doing something mindfully. So next time you notice that you are just all over the place trying to multitask and do 20 things at the same time, remember that Jack of all trades is a master of none. Sleep is definitely something that you need to prioritize. And that is because if we don't sleep, it's going to hurt our cognition. So let's talk about sleep hygiene. What that is just different habits and different things that you can do to improve your sleep quality. Of course, having clean sheets is important, perhaps taking a warm bath before bed. It is also important to make sure that your room is nice and dark and has a cool, comfortable temperature. Another strategy that you can use is to have a sleeping schedule. So set your alarm perhaps to go off before your bedtime and a time that you want to wake up. I like to set my alarm, say for example, if I want to get 8 hours of sleep, I'll set for 10 hours before the time that I have to wake up. When it comes to technology, I'm sure you've heard this before, but try to keep all electronics outside of the bedroom because that blue light, it's going to hurt your circadian rhythm. We know that exercise, it's very good in helping you go to sleep. However, you do not want to exercise just before bed. What you also don't want to do is to have a large meal or perhaps drink alcohol or caffeine too close to bedtime because all of those things will hurt your sleep. If you find yourself tossing and turning at night, you might just want to get up. Sometimes it's best to just get up and do something else than to associate your sleep time with that sort of anxiety of, am I gonna go to sleep? How many hours have I slept? How much longer do I have? So go ahead and get up, or you can do what I do, get a real book, not a digital book. Get a real paper book and read it. That always helps me go right to sleep. Try a breathing technique. And my favorite is 4-7-8. I'll go ahead and insert a link on the description and you can try it for yourself. Did you know that clutter is linked to negative emotions? Just think about this. If you have a cluttered space, you will have a cluttered mind. A study done in 2010 concluded that women that had cluttered homes, they had higher levels of cortisol and depression. So just think about that for a second. Just being in a messy environment can really trigger that stress and anxiety and even make you sad. Another study has shown that when people have a lot of clutter, that can sort of clog their visual cortex because there is so much to look around and so many distractions that they were unable to focus on a task. Therefore, you should definitely consider tidying up your room or your office or whatever place in your house that you choose to study and making it as clutter-free as possible to help you study better. Now that you set your priorities, sleep being one of them, you decided what you want to do first, you decided that you want to tidy up your environment and everything is nice, let's continue to set the mood by smelling the roses. No, just kidding. How about some rosemary oil? While rose oil and lavender may help you feel more calm and relaxed, rosemary oil may improve your memory. Research has shown that rosemary oil helps prevent acetylcholine breakdown, and acetylcholine plays a role in encoding memories. Wow, that's pretty neat. So they did a lot of different studies and they gave students rosemary oil to smell, so they might have just diffused it in the room, and they realized that they performed better on their exams after. How about music? So you set in your ambiance, you have that nice, diffuser with rosemary oil. How about some music? Turns out that listening to classical music can also help improve your memory. A 2007 study has demonstrated that listening to classical music while studying may help improve your cognition. To recap, you have a clean environment that smells nice like rosemary, you're playing some soothing classical music in the background, but now, how about add a focus app or a timer app that will track your study time? You cannot just study straight for 5 hours in a row. During your breaks, you can always get some fresh air. You can open your windows or go out and breathe some fresh air. Research has shown that spending time outside can improve your energy levels. So think about that for a second. Just by breathing some fresh air and walking outside, you could have more energy and get more done. Spending time outside may improve your vitamin D levels, your physical activity, and it will improve your mood as well. And if that wasn't enough, it may even increase your concentration. There was research done with children that had ADHD, and they performed better after they spent some time outside. While that may not apply to you, it doesn't hurt to try, does it? Preliminary research has shown that breathing may help you improve your memory and help you cope with stress. Breathing through your nose, not your mouth, can be very beneficial. When you breathe through your nose, it can help you stimulate electric activity in your brain, may boost cognition by stimulating neurons in your amygdala and hippocampus. So breathe away, my friends. I hope you find this information useful and you try some of those strategies. And when you do, feel free to comment below and let me know if anything works for you. And if you have any other strategies that you'd like to share with other people, please do so. Thank you, and I'll see you later.